Okay, so welcome back. Today we are going to start another video. The crude operation. So we've started a project. About the inventory project, where we have two main routes. We have the product route, and as well as the vendors route. So let's see. So first we were required to document our API with Swagger. So let's try to see here first. Here is the route, is the product route. So let me try with the get. That means that we want to get all product that we do have in our database here. So let's see. Yes, so we have the product fetch successfully here. Great. So let's move ahead and try to get that product by its ID here. Great, product fetch successfully. Now let's try to see if there is a way we can try to bring modification to that particular product. Let's change its name to let's try to do something like that. uh, okay, let's try to do something like something, yeah, anything at all. Let's write like torch. Yeah, torch. Let's write price. Let's write $30. Right, great. And the description, anything at all. Yeah, let me write any. That's kind of, we just want to test if that works successfully. Categories, let me write in home access or home access. Let me write the stroke. I think we do have 6 in our stock. Yeah. Now let's say vendor. Let's say Curtis is the vendor. So let's try to post it over there and see how it works. Yes, so that means that this particular ID has been updated successfully. Now let's try back now to see if it has really been updated successfully here. Let's come and get all. Yes, so you see here when we do the get all, we have the torch. Now let's go ahead and try to delete now products by its ID. Let me enter the ID, hit enter now. So product deleted successfully. Now let's try to see if we still have that product in the database here. So let me go ahead and do it over here. So not product found. That means that everything works here correctly. Let's get to the vendors. So let's go here, get a vendor. Okay, we have a vendor. Curtis is a vendor here. So let's get Curtis ID here, and then let's try to get him by his ID. What we're gonna do here, we're gonna try out and just see. Yes, everything works here. We get Curtis here, this email with, and let's try to see something. That what we're gonna try to do. Let's say we want to modify. Yeah, let's say we want to modify. We're gonna try to modify something here. We're gonna modify this ID. So instead of let me write John instead of Dave. Write John something here. Let me address. Let me write New York. Let me write New York. Email. Let me write queries like this. The same email at all. I'm gonna write it here in order to make it simple. Phone. Let me write my request number. Yeah. So that's it. So let's try to modify and see if it works. Great. That means that the user has been updated successfully. The name of the user now, the vendor now is It's John instead of Curtis. So now let's try to see if we can delete that particular vendor. Yes, vendor has been deleted successfully. Let's see if we can get that same vendor into a database, if his the vendor is still available into the database. Yeah. So right, so yeah, here's it. So let's get all the vendors here. So we do not have any vendor here, so empty. Great. So now let's go ahead now and try to try to check our application. We were requested to use the OR, so I made a preference using the GitHub. Yes, that's the what I decided to do here. So let's before that, let's go back into our main code to see how this works into detail here. So let's see. Let me go here. So let me say I'm gonna take this route for. Let me go ahead and take the product route. Yes, so that is it. So that is what I'm trying to do here. So let's say before we want to configure, we want to make sure that the try block is working here. So let's get the all product. So here we have the try block. So we're gonna try this first the moment. So we're gonna say we are waiting for the products that we want to find here, and we're gonna return this. So we're gonna catch the error by sending a message to the user that the error has been caught here. So we have product created here, the same thing as well. So that means that the error handling is working as intended. Yes. So let's now go over there and try to test. So I made it the OR with GitHub here. So let me first try to log in, because that is the that is the main screen, that is the home screen. So even when you click on the vendor, you're still required to log in. We click on the product, you're still required to log in. So let's get back here into the hole here and try to make it simple. So I'm gonna log in with my GitHub account. So let me go ahead with using Curtis here. Let's wait for a little while to see what's gonna happen. Okay, so welcome Sai Gilbly Curtis. Okay, this is your dashboard. Great. So let me go into the vendor space. So we want to test the full functionalities, right? Great. Let's try to see if we do have a vendor in our database. So let's see. We don't have any vendor as mentioned earlier because we have deleted it into the other parts of the Swagger. So let's say I want to add this type of vendor, and I'm gonna save that vendor. Great, vendor saved successfully. Let me now get back and try to refresh. So that means that we have the vendor here. So let me go now and try to modify, instead of Curtis GitHub, I'm gonna change this and try to add something else and try to say update the vendor. See, so you see the instead of Curtis GitHub has come. So now let me go ahead and try to delete that vendor from here. So yes, vendor deleted successfully. Let me try and refresh. We don't have any vendor. Let's go now and try to do the same thing apply to the product. So let's say we have Curtis. Let's say we have motorbike. Motor. We have, let's say, $20, and let's say travel. That's so let's description. Let's say transport. Stock, we have 45 stocks. Vendor, let me see. Dave. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Yes. So here we have the data here updated successfully. So let's go ahead and try to refresh it. So we see motor headed here. So now let me try to get a list. Yes, here we have the list of the vendors in the database here. So let me go ahead and try to modify instead of motor simple. I'm going to do a motorbike, and try to save it. Yes, motorbike. Great. Let me go ahead and try to delete there and see. So product deleted successfully. So that means that everything is working as expected. Okay, thank you so much for watching and see you then. Bye bye.